everyone, and welcome to Community Connection. I'm Marty, your host, Prescott Valley Chamber of Commerce, along with Mark and Eddie here. Great show, things coming up right now, smack dab in the middle of March, so spring is on the horizon. If many of you have been looking out, we see the flowering trees and everything's starting to warm up, and it's just absolutely gorgeous out there. So along with spring comes with our youth production, Prescott Center for the Arts Family Theater, and this year they're doing Winnie the Pooh. Joining me today is, introduce from left to right or right to left, depending on which way you're looking at it. On my left, Ashley Davis, and then we have Sophia Underwood and Riley Canoyer and Mackenzie Martin, and welcome everyone.
Hi.
Good to have you. You look like you're all ready now. You've got your hats on. And okay, so I'm going to talk to you, Ashley. Tell us a little bit about the story. It's Winnie the Pooh for kids.
Yeah. So Winnie the Pooh, they think that Christopher Robin has been taken by this terrible creature, and throughout the whole story they're just trying to find out who it is and where Christopher Robin is and get this creature. And well,
now, is this an adaptation of, and I'll look because I know the director Nancy Dunham is out here in the audience, an adaptation of the original story, kind of a new twist on the...
It's an adaptation of a Disney movie.
Yeah.
Of a Disney, so the Disney movie, okay. So tell me a little bit about the character you play.
So I play Owl and Eeyore. And Owl is he is very studious, he's very polished, and he's kind of he knows everything. At least he thinks he does.
Okay, I know you've got the owl hat on.
Yeah.
But you also say you're playing Eeyore, so tell us a little bit about Eeyore.
Eeyore is the opposite of many characters in the show. He's very gloomy, but he figures out a way to spend time with his friends even though he is down. And he's just kind of always there.
Now, has it been difficult learning two different roles?
No, sometimes I spend days just working on one role, like just watching clips from the movies, just based on Owl or Eeyore, just one day, and then I'll switch. But it's different from when I'm not playing them at the same time, so it's not kind of a switch thing. I get a whole day to switch into a different character.
Right.
So,
and I understand that the show, as we call it, has been double cast, which means a certain group will play their roles one day or evening, and then those will switch. And so Owl some of the time, and then Eeyore some of the time.
Yeah.
And we have three other cast members here joining us, so let's get an opportunity to hear from them. So let's start right here. Tell us your name again and who you're playing.
My name is Mackenzie, and I play Piglet and Roo.
Piglet and Roo. So you've had to learn two characters also. Now, has that been difficult?
Not very difficult for me because Roo doesn't have very many lines, so it's kind of easy to remember it and stuff.
Okay. How about let's go next, Ryan?
Hi, my name is Riley, and my character is Pooh in the Tummy.
Pooh in the Tummy.
Yes.
Okay, tell me we know who Winnie the Pooh is. We actually have Winnie sitting right here. But tell us about Tummy.
So the tummy is a part of Pooh, and he makes a lot of noise for Pooh to remind him during this show.
Oh, okay. Excellent. Look forward to seeing that. And next?
I'm Sophia. I play the part of Pooh and his tummy with Riley. Pooh's tummy makes a noise that is not pleasant. It sounds like wow.
Oh. Okay, I look forward to hearing that. So when you're playing Tummy, Riley's playing Pooh, and then when she's playing Tummy, you're playing Pooh.
Yes.
Which part is harder, Pooh or Tummy? Do you have an answer, Riley? You grab the mic then.
Probably Pooh, because Pooh has more lines to study, and the tummy only has a couple of lines, but the same lines over through the whole story.
Okay.
And Pooh has more blocking and more songs to sing.
Oh, okay.
And dances. That's why it's harder for Pooh.
Did you have a comment, Sophia?
No, I didn't.
But that's right, huh? You think that's exactly right? Okay, let's jump back. We can go put that right there. Jump back to Ashley and say, okay, obviously, now we talked about double cast. Everyone here is playing 2 roles. How many young people are in this production?
There's 21
Wow,
youth.
holy
Yeah.
smokes.
That range from the ages 4 to 14.
Mm-hmm.
So very wide range of.
And you being on the upper age
Yes.
level. You've done other productions with Prescott Center for the Arts.
Yes.
And what have those been?
I've done Madagascar. I've done Alice in Wonderland. Done 101 Dalmatians way long ago.
Uh-huh. How about the rest of you? Has any of you else done another production? Go ahead and tell us what that is, Liz.
I've done 101 Dalmatians, Little Mermaid, and Madagascar, and Flat Stanley.
Oh, okay. Madagascar was one of my favorites.
I've done Aristocats, A Seussified Christmas Carol, which I didn't finish, and I've also done Hannah's Heart.
Hannah's Heart. Oh, I saw that. And how about, is this your first?
Yeah.
First, okay. Well, Sophia, have a wonderful time. I think you'll all be amazing. Let's talk about when the show opens.
So the public opening is April 11th through April 20th. And yeah.
Tickets can be purchased by going to Prescott Center for the Arts, pca-az.net. You can actually go online, pick your seats, print the tickets right out there. This is a wonderful production. You are also doing some school productions, and I think that is wonderful to get the outreach of theater into our schools and make that available for the students that may not necessarily get a chance to see live theater, to
Yeah.
be able to see live theater, because as far as I'm concerned, the arts and lives enhances all of us, whether we're young or old. So we're going to have a good time seeing you again. You can also call 445-3286, and that's the box office. The theater is located on the corner of Marina and Willis in the old Sacred Heart Church building. Wonderful place for fabulous production. Again, Prescott Center for the Arts family production of Winnie the Pooh, and it's directed by Nancy Dunham, and she's out here with us. So has she been easy director to work with?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Everything runs very smoothly, and it's all.
Tell us a secret about her, though. Tell us a secret about your director that maybe nobody else knows. Like she likes licorice or something like that.
I don't know.
Oh, she's just being too boring. We're going to have to find out more about Nancy and bring it. So you guys, well, you're going to have a wonderful time in the show. And so what do you want to tell everybody out there to come see you? Go ahead and grab it, and I'm going to let you each take a moment to tell everybody who's watching they need to come see Winnie the Pooh.
Come see Winnie the Pooh.
Come see Winnie the Pooh. It's a great show. It has many actors that are great, and it's a fun time to see.
Excellent.
Winnie the Pooh play is gonna be great, and we've all practiced very hard.
There you go. Come on out and see Prescott Center for the Arts, Winnie the Pooh, opening April the 11th. We'll be right back.
Dad?
Just 1 minute, okay?
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Do clouds take naps?
I couldn't tell you.
Can birds draw pictures?
I don't have an answer for that.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
Are your children in the right car seat for their age and size? It may be too late to check when you're on the road. Fortunately, you're on the couch. Don't think you know. Know you know.
Whew, welcome back. Community Connection, Marty, your host. And boy, oh boy, did we have some talent in this studio today with the kids and Prescott Center for the Arts family production of Winnie the Pooh. So take your kids. There's matinees and evening performances, great opportunities to take them to see live theater. Get them out of the house, get them out in front of the TV or off the games and the cell phones, and just expose them to a different part of life. They may make a difference for them. And joining me now is Hope Hooper with Prescott Valley Parks and Recreation. Hope! How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Marnie?
One of our best buddies here, working together on a lot of projects. But, you know, we were talking about when we opened the show, it's the middle of March.
Yeah.
Kind of quiet month, you know, but it's calm before the storm.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I know you've got classes going on and you've got a lot of things beginning to get started, but the activities and events really kick off in April when it really starts to warm up and things are just, we're all clamoring to be outside and be enjoying the outdoors. So what do you got going on?
Well, we have a lot of stuff going on for April. I was going to say this month, but next month. Extravaganza is our first one, so that's a big one. We do it with Family Arts Festival, so there'll be schools with booths with art activities. We'll have stage performances, so we'll have that element as well. And then the egg hunts at noon. We've got Hero Party Rentals will be there. They are generous enough to come and set up for us, and they sell wristbands for all-day play for just $10, which is awesome. And then
they have like some really big things.
Yeah.
I mean, really great play.
Oh, yeah, it's super
Makes you want to be a kid again.
It does.
Is there a weight limit? I think there is.
You know, there probably is, but maybe we
an
can
age limit.
Test it before they start,
test
you know, for safety.
True. How many kids usually participate in extravaganza? It looks like it is just a huge turnout of our wonderful kids in Prescott Valley every year when I see photos.
I would say, so we get between 2,500 and 3,000 people each year for the event total. Of that, 2/3 at least is kids that come and do the egg hunts. So one thing that we do to help with that is we split the egg hunts up. So the little kids are separate from the older ones. There's 3 egg hunts for the 3 different age groups from 2 to 10-year-olds. So none of the little ones that, you know, are just starting to get going or getting run over by the big kids who can run. And they all have fun. And that means we also get to do 3 sets of prizes, which is...
3 sets of eggs.
Yeah, that's
How
right.
many eggs do you make for that?
Over 10,000 eggs we drop for the egg hunt.
Is that a great volunteer opportunity at Parks and Recreation to help stuff eggs, I guess?
And to drop the eggs at the event, which personally I think is more fun to be there and to watch the kids running at you like a herd of wild animals. Adorable wild animals. But
just a bunch of puppies and kittens,
yes,
you know?
Yeah, exactly. It's so cool to watch. It's just super fun.
But the egg hunt and the extravaganza part of it kind of ends the Family Arts Fest, it starts at noon, but the Family Arts Festival, which is all of the other hands-on activities and fun performances, starts at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
With then the Heroes Party to go to the fun bounce houses and all of that. So it's a whole day of fun. The only thing that costs money is the wristbands for the heroes to go.
Or if you decide to get your face painted, we'll have children's party people face painting.
Do you have
They're
snacks?
super reasonable too. No, we don't do food for this event just because it's done about 12:30, so everybody kind of just heads out right away.
Go out to lunch then.
So yeah, or bring a snack with you. I know a lot of the moms I know bring a granola bar in their purse, so have that with you.
Pack a picnic. What better place to have a picnic than on the grounds of the Civic Center?
It's
that grass is looking beautiful right now.
It is. They were just saying it's midsummer quality already. So
yeah, we've had some beautiful rain, and it's making sunshine is making it all grow.
Oh yeah.
So this is Saturday, April 13th, from 9 to 1 at the Prescott Valley Civic Center, and that's located where the library and the police station and the town hall are on Skoog Boulevard.
That's right.
Okay, that's first. Number 1. Number 2.
Arbor Day.
We're gonna plant trees.
Yep, we are so excited. So Friday, April 26th. I put 25th on our flyer because apparently I don't know dates. Friday, April 26th from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. at Sunflower Park, which is on Sunflower Lane in Prescott Valley. We'll be having our annual Arbor Day celebration.
Plant a tree.
Yeah, exactly. Plant a tree. Take a little tree home with you to plant at home.
That's right. Those that participate can take home a little sapling. They're usually very little saplings.
Yeah.
But I think it was Brady who got one years ago, and you know it's grown up now, so it takes a matter of time. But
yeah, I have one that's
you will
about
have a
this
tree.
big.
Yeah,
and I've only had it for 2 years, so
it's pretty fast.
Yeah.
So all the trees are provided, so you can just come on out, and then working with the Early Bird Lions Club Roar to participate in helping with the hot dogs and food and you know, everything to celebrate, you know, trees and Arbor Day and making a difference and growing in our community. And that's how so many of the trees in our parks have been planted. We're through the Parks and Recreation. Their Arbor Day activities this year is Sunflower Park, and they're located at 7240 East Sunflower Lane. And this is on a Friday, so sometimes you do get school kids and groups that come out and plant, which is a great educational experience for them.
Yeah, we'll have Acorn Montessori out this year, so they've agreed to come out and help us plant trees.
But it's open to anybody, right?
Oh, yeah. Come out and join us and learn. I mean, it's just a great time. And the parks guys really enjoy it because they get to share what they do with the community.
And we're outside.
Yes, we're outside. And it'll be sunny and wonderful.
Okay, one more we're going to talk about, and this is winding up. Okay, that's on Friday, April 25th, and then Saturday, April
26th for Arbor Day. I messed that up. I'm not good at dates.
This flyer anyway. It says Prescott Valley Early Bird Lions Club Roar. Okay, Arbor Day is Saturday, April the 27th. Now, Badges and Bobbers and Gold Fever Day has been moved to together, a combination at Fane Park. A one-stop fun day out there, fishing for the kids, but live music, all things going on down at Fane Park on the 27th.
Yeah, we'll have Charlotte Hall reenactors there. Hero Party Rentals will be there as well with a couple bouncies. We'll have the police and CAFMA, so the firemen, and Game and Fish will all be out there. You can see their trucks. You can fish with them. It's super fun. I got to join them for Badges and Bobbers last year, just helping out, and I'm really glad that we were able to meld them together because they're both really cool events. Gold Fever Day is coming back after a few years being gone, so we're excited to bring that back. But having the Badges and Bobbers with it is just going to be extra special.
And a way to have several things going on at one time.
Exactly.
Because I think that's what happens is their kids are fishing with the police or fire, and the parents are standing around so the parents can listen to the music and enjoy all the other things going on while the kids are fishing. And then there'll be food trucks and things like that going on all day long. So
games, survivalist, it's super fun.
So for more information about this and everything, Prescott Valley, Parks and Recreation, pvaz.net, Parks and Recreation. Go to all of it, and you can find out. Mark April down is your day to get outside.
That's right.
Hope
or
Hooper.
At least the start of it.
There you go. Thank you, Hope Hooper. Short break. We'll be right back.
More than 180 million Americans rely on drinking water that originates in forests often hundreds of miles away. Those trees capture snow and rain, replenish rivers and streams, and keep our water pure. Without these trees, many would be without fresh, clean drinking water. But on average, we lose 7 million acres of forest trees a year to fire alone. These trees must be replanted so your glass can be refilled. The Arbor Day Foundation asks for your help in replanting our national forests, for the water we drink and the air we breathe, for the natural beauty that inspires us, the outdoor recreation that brings us together, and for those with whom we share this planet. For today and for future generations, please visit arborday.org. See what we're doing. See how you can help.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
And welcome back to Community Connection. I'm joined by Major Guy Hawk with the Salvation Army. Welcome.
How you doing?
Good to see you.
Yes.
Well, you got through the holiday season, so I'm sure you continue services at the church and the service you provide the community on the down low. Yeah, but now you're back out in front of a lot of things coming up to talk about.
Yes, as we're finishing up, probably with deep freeze because the weather is starting to change now.
So how was that this year? Because every time it snowed and got so cold, I thought of you and how you open your doors to our community so our folks could get out of the cold?
It actually went pretty well this year. We
Good.
had the one big snow, the 24-incher,
Right.
depending on where you were. But we stayed open for 2 days straight, so that the guys and girls had a place to come and stay during the day.
That's wonderful.
It was fun. They played games and took care of themselves. By Friday, though, they were starting to get a little antsy.
As
and
probably many of us were.
Anybody would have been. But it worked out well.
Good.
And we're thankful for the support that we had during that time as well.
Right. Well, we're thankful for you and what you do to help our community. So it's very important that we all work together. So we want to help you.
Yes.
And you are sending kids to camp.
We're going to
How can we help you send kids to camp?
Well, here's one way. We have a fundraiser for that, and that is our annual golf tournament at Prescott Lakes, and that is May 7th. And it's a early morning start. You come in and register around 6:45, and then they will be paired up, and it will be done in flights. And the proceeds from the players as well as sponsorship for the golf tournament will help send kids, over 100 kids, to camp this year in Heber, and that's a blessing to give a kid a chance to get out of the situation at home. Get out, and they're on their own. A lot of things happen at camp. One thing that I really appreciate, and that is when you're at camp, you have 3 meals together at a table. And it's something that is gone by. It's you sit down, you learn how to pass, you learn how to share. So that's just one of the many things that they'll learn at camp.
And is it all like the traditional outdoor activities and recreation that
Correct.
go on too?
Zip lines.
Everybody, wow, they didn't have zip lines when I went to camp. Holy smokes.
Climbing wall and arts and crafts, and they'll have a chapel in the morning, skits at night. A typical time, something that I think is one of the better ministries of the Salvation Army.
So how do the kids get selected to attend the camp? Is there an application process?
There is an application process, and it's for youth in the Yavapai County from ages 7 to 12 years old.
Okay.
And they can come down to the Salvation Army on Montezuma and sign up. The cost is $300 really to send the kids. So a little more with the transportation than that, but that's what the golf tournament help takes. Right. What we ask is $15 from a family for their kids to be able to go.
Wow, yes.
And let me just tell you, you send your kid to camp, they'll come back changed and happy that they went.
Wow, so let's talk about your golf tournament. It's on a Tuesday.
It is on a Tuesday.
Take the day off of work.
Take off,
go play golf.
And go play golf. It starts early in the morning. Like I said, sign-ups 6:45 to 7 o'clock at Prescott Lakes. And it's a fun day. You'll have a nice lunch. You'll have a good time playing golf. There are all kinds of little things. There's a mulligan package you can purchase. And we want to thank our major sponsors, Lamb, and the Rehabilitation Hospital here in Prescott Valley.
Yes, well, they've always been a big supporter of the Salvation Army.
Oh, yes,
ever since,
and the golf tournament is one of those.
Absolutely.
And we're thankful for community support.
So how does one sign up for the golf tournament?
Well, if they want to sign up for the golf tournament, they can call the office and sign up. If they would like to sponsor, we have a number of level of sponsorships, whether it's a whole or a bigger portion of that. They can give us a call at the office there.
Oh, very good. And then if you just want to make a donation, let's say, you can't work, but they want to make a donation to help send a kid to camp.
They can surely write it to the Salvation Army, and please put down for camp. Right. And then it will go directly for that purpose.
Now, do you go with the kids to camp?
I will go on one set of kids to camp. I will probably go out on the day that we send 50 out on a bus, and that's kind of fun.
Are they in 2 different groups or 2 different?
Well, there's actually about 3 opportunities to go.
Oh, okay. Different weeks?
Different weeks. Our main one is from the community is on, I think it's July 1 through 5. They'll actually spend 4th of July out there. And I'll ride on the bus with them and go out and go through the process of getting them checked in and then go back and pick them up.
Okay. How fun, though. Do you have camp counselors?
We have camp counselors. They're putting together their staff out there. If you're interested in working out at a camp, give the office a call, and we can get you connected. That's a life changer to be a member of a camp staff for the summer.
Now, are the kids, when they're, you said it was 7 to 12, right?
Right.
Are they grouped in
Age groups.
like age groups?
Age groups, and they will do things as a large group in camp, an evening activity or whatnot, but their cabin will be with like age and working together.
Oh, okay. And then each cabin has a counselor assigned?
Each cabin has a counselor, and I always tell those counselors, you are impacting these kids for the rest of their life because they'll remember you.
You always remember your special counselor.
Yes, you do.
I never had the opportunity to really go to a camp until I was an adult with my son, and they had like a week-long Camp Hollywoodland or something, and it was the moms and kids would go. And then I experienced it then again through the Boy Scout program, but camp is great.
It is. I believe it's a equalizer. These kids are coming from all over, out of different situations, so everybody's got a kind of, nobody comes in with a history. You've got to work together, and you work together as a cabin. You got to clean your cabin. You have cabin inspection, table inspection. I was talking about that. They clean up and be ready to go, and this arts and crafts. And
well, I say let's make this an opportunity for our kids to go to camp, and it's all from Pike County, so it's our local kids being taken care of to go to camp. So sign up for the golf tournament. Again, the website?
The website is salvationarmy.org.
Or they can call?
Or they can call 928-778-0150.
And you can put together your own foursome, or you can sign up.
Sign up and be placed in a foursome. And come out and have a good day. There's drawings and raffles and just a fun time.
19th annual.
And I'm praying that we'll have a day like today.
It'll be just like this. Send kids to camp, Salvation Army Golf Tournament. Thank you, Major Guy Hawk, for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you all for joining us here on Community Connection.